Friends, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear my voice? Okay, if you can hear me, please type 1 in the comment zone. Okay, so can you hear my voice? Hello, everyone? Okay, if you can hear me, please type 1 in the comment zone. Okay, so can you hear my voice? Okay, is it okay? Okay, can you hear my voice? If you can hear me, please type 1 in the comment zone. Okay, thank you, Liz friends. Okay, so let's start. Okay, hello buddies. Thank you for coming to 2022 CCIE exam topic analysis. Watch your screen and let me tell you more about it. I am the SPOTO Cci Tutor and welcome to join me today. Everyone is welcome to enter our live broadcast room. Today, our live broadcast room will explain the CCIE Lab workbook requirement and offer unprecedented product with huge discount. So don't miss it. Hello everyone. Hello, welcome. Okay. Hello, welcome friends. Okay, so don't forget to like and follow our social media like Facebook and YouTube for more update. So, do you know CCIE certification? Anybody knows can also comment below. Okay, so dear friend, do you know CCIE certification? Okay, anybody knows can also comment below. Okay, yeah, welcome back. Okay, hello everyone. Okay, so I think many friends know the CCIE certification. Yeah, hello. So I think many of you know the Cci certification, which is the expert level of Cisco system. Now it is end of September, only 3 months left for 2022. So if you want to give your IT career a lift in 2022, you should get CCIE certification in first try. Now it's the best time, as Cisco EI Lab may be unstable later. So if you want to get CCIE certification, you can action now. Okay, maybe because the Cisco may be unstable later. Okay, hello. So let's continue. Okay, so as you can see from the screen, here is the timeline of today's schedule. I will discuss the Cisco CCIE Lab exam topic, analysis the exam topic with the workbook, show the most frequently asked question of candidate, and how to prepare for lab exam. Okay, so of course, test-taking techniques will be included, so you don't miss it. Stay tuned and join. This webinar is worth $199, and now you can learn it free. Yes, it's free, but exclusive for SPOTO learners. So let's start. Okay, this is my IE number. I belong to SPOTO Gold Instructor. So I am proficient in Cisco and Huawei Datacom technologies. I have 5 years of experience in after-sales technical support from manufacturer and 2 years of project management experience. So in my CCI journey, I passed the exam in just 2 months in one pass. Okay, so let's move to the Cci overview. Before the introduction, I would like to let you see our CCI holder latest pass report. So you can see this is our SPOTO latest passing report, 2,300 plus IE from SPOTO. So the success story you can repeat. Okay. So, do you want to be CCIE expert like Len? Yes, let's get CCIE certified with SPOTO before 2023. Now, let's unlock the passing secret one by one. Okay, so I will make brief introduction of CCIE first. CCIE is one of the most prestigious networking certifications in the world issued by Cisco, and it is meant to identify top network engineering experts. With CCIE, you can take your place as a technical leader. It includes enterprise infrastructure, data center, service provider, enterprise wireless, security, and collaboration. So, which CCIE track do you pursue? You can leave your comment below. So, dear friend, I want to ask, which CCIE track are you interested in? Okay, so if you have interest in CCIE direction, you can leave your comment. So, which CCIE track are you interested in? Okay, maybe I think most friends are interested in different directions. As we all know, the EI Lab, as long as you are engaged in networking, enterprise is the foundation of all networks. So, dear friend, which CCIE track are you interested in? Maybe some friend would reply the enterprise infrastructure, service provider, security, or collaboration. So, which CCIE track do you pursue? You can leave your comment and I reply you. Okay, I see this friend. This friend wants to get EI track. Okay, so if you want to get EI track, alright, EI is very popular in current market, and I will explain the EI Lab details in later part. Okay, EI Lab. Okay, thank you, this friend. Okay, but I know many friends may be interested in different track. Okay, CCIE security. Okay. But I want to ask this friend, if you want to get CCIE security certification, do you have foundation of routing and switching? Okay, so if you don't have routing and switching, I will suggest you to master the routing and switching knowledge. Okay. So maybe you are interested in different direction, but if you want to get the CCIE certification in different track, you must have foundation of routing and switching part. Okay, so don't hesitate to give our webinar a thumb up, join the study group, and stay tuned to get huge gift. Okay, so stay tuned to get huge gift. Free EI Lab demo during the live webinar. So we will show the EI Lab demo. Okay. So CCIE is widely considered the industry highest level IT certification program. However, do you know the CCIE salary? So let's see the CCIE average salary in USA 2022 for an example. The average CCIE salary in the USA is $151,250 per year. And you can see from the right chart, there are huge gaps for the salary between certified and non-certified professionals. People with CCIE certified earns almost 20% than the non-certified. So you can get the idea why of CCIE is so popular. Okay, thank you everyone. Okay, I see. So maybe I see different people maybe have different IE, different CCIE track. Okay, so if you want to get CCIE certification, you can enjoy today's webinar. Okay, so let's continue. So if people have CCIE certification will get more salaries. So you can get but the problem is how to get the CCIE certification. It is a difficult exam by yourself. So don't worry, I will help you prepare for a lab exam well. The entry-level job titles in the industry for a Cisco certified internet network expert include network engineer, network architect, and so on. The mid and senior level designation for CCIE certified professionals include Cisco consultant, senior security engineer, so on. According to a pay scale, the salary for different job titles varies based on years of experience. Countryside maybe, but it can be ensured that there are huge potentials for CCIE certification holders and great salary enhancement for CCIE networking professionals. Cciei has provided us with many opportunities for employment and job hopping to earn high salary. So if you have the energy, I highly encourage you to hurry up and learn CCIE. So let's go to the next part, how to obtain the CCIE certification. So you need to pass one core exam and one practical lab exam. Let's move to the Cciei exam overview first. To get the Cciei Enterprise Infrastructure Certified, you have to pass two exams. One is the Cciei written exam. This exam tests a candidate knowledge of implementing code enterprise network technologies, including virtualization, infrastructure, network assurance, security, and automation. After passing the written test, you can take the second module test. And the second is the Cciei hands-on lab exam, covering enterprise network through the entire network lifecycle, from designing and deploying to operating and optimizing. Okay, let's move to the lab part. As you know that routing and switching has changed to Cciei Lab. From this change, it can be seen that the current IT industry requirement for network engineers are no longer just routing and switching, but also add SDN and programming module, and positioning requirement for network engineers have become higher. So instead of having three modules as the old Cciei root and switch did, the new exam has two modules, mainly divided: design and DOO. DOO include deployment, operation, and optimization. So this exam is 8 hours total, with the first module being 3 hours and the second module being 5 hours. Candidates will be tested on varying technologies and solutions listed in the exam topics throughout both modules. So while both modules are independent from each other, there is a progressive storyline that will be upon throughout the entire 8 hours lab practical exam. Candidates will not be able to navigate back and forward between modules. Okay, so how much you would learn with Cciei? So next part we will explain the exam topic. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, we will show it. So let's continue. The first module is design module. It is very similar to our written test with a total of 39 questions, including a welcome question and an ending question. In total, you need to answer 37 questions. So you won't be doing any configuration in this module. This is going to be things like drag and drop, multiple choice, single choice, drop down and selections, all the things that you are used to seeing on a typical Cisco exam. You have 3 hours for the design module, and you can finish your design module in advance, but the remaining time won't be accumulate to the next module. But if you exceed 3 hours, you can use TOO time, but your TOO practice time will be less, so you need to control the time. But after you completing the design, you will move on the second module, deployment, operation, and optimization. First, you will get a lab topology framework and requirement in advance, and then it is up to you to construct how this network is built and optimized. The exam time is only 5 hours, which is also the reason why many students failed. So candidates will have full visibility on all questions within this module. Point values associated to each item are displayed within this module. So to pass the exam, candidates need to score higher than the aggregated pass score of both modules. There cannot be a situation where a module score is too low because Cisco needs comprehensive talents. Alright, we have talked about loads of CCIE Lab exam overview. Now let's go into the key point today. CCIE Lab exam topic and topic analysis. So everyone pay attention to. This is the most important part. During the live webinar, we will share the exam topic analysis. Okay, so if you want to pass the CCIE exam, this exam is very really important for everyone. Okay, so dear friend, pay attention to this part. Okay, let's continue it. Let's continue. Okay, so today our focus is on the data analysis of EI Lab topology. This is the complete EI Lab topology diagram, which mainly examines the candidate deploy, operate, and optimize capabilities, referred to as DOO, which is mainly configured from routing and switching, SDA and SD1, and programming. These belong to HQ category, and this module belongs to the DC category, and the module on the right belongs to the IAS, and SP1, SP2 are connected, and the corresponding 4 branches are below the SP. So among them, this module mainly examines the routing and switching part, which first realizes the whole network communication, and this module belongs to the SDN technology, and mainly manages and configures the equipment of the local area network and wide area network in a unified manner. The red part is our programming. Programming is relatively simple for SPOTO students. This module won't be introduced. So this is the complete routing and switching module. Routing and switching module, which require us to accurately ensure that the phenomenon of each requirement can occur normally. So if there is a problem with the routing and switching part, it will directly affect the SDN module. So routing and switching mainly assess candidates through artificial configuration and multiple choice question. Next, we will introduce the relevant EI Lab requirement and the frequently asked question of candidates in detail. So this is the category of HQ, DC, and service provider. HQ, DC, and service provider. The first part is about BGP establishment. So let's take a look at EI Lab requirement in this part. Okay, thank you. Welcome back. Okay, so let's continue it. Attention, this part is very important for you. Okay, so first we shall bring up the BGP pairing between HQ router 11, SP1 router 3, and DC 21 and router 3 and 22 between SP2 and on router 11, 21, 22, we should perform mutual redistribution between OSPF v2 and the BGP because this part will configure the OSPF v2. So in order to get root, we should perform mutual redistribution between these devices. However, we should prevent root that were injected into OSPF from BGP to be injected back into BGP. So this requirement must be solved by router 11, 21, and 22 using only a single router map. So we need to configure the tag. We should configure router map carried tags to prevent. Okay, so each of the routers and without any reference of ACL prefix list or root types. Thirdly, we should prevent HQ and DC from ever communicating through SP1 router 3. This part require us if HQ and DC want to communicate each other, it can't through the SP1. So it's only communicate with switch 101, 201, 102, and 202. Okay, so occur only over the direct switch 101, 201. 102 and 202. This requirement must be solved on router 21 and 22 by router filtering based on well-known mandatory attribute without the use of router maps. Okay. So this part. So friends, do you have any question about this part? If you have any question, you can leave a comment and I will answer it for you. Okay, so dear friend, do you have any problem about this requirement? If you have any question, you can leave a comment and I will answer it for you. Okay? Okay, so have you any question about this? Have you any question about this? Okay, so if you have no doubt, I will show the EI Lab requirement for next module. Okay, so let's continue. Okay. So the second part is about bring up VPN v4 and VPN v6 in SP1. In this part we should bring up VPN v4 and VPN v6. So let's take a look at Cci Lab requirement in this part. First, we should configure router 3 through router 6 for mutual VPN v4 and VPN v6 route exchange without the use of route reflector. We can't use route reflector, so we need to mutual establish BGP. Okay. So use loopback 0 IPv4 address for peering. Second, we should configure router 3 through router 6, router 3, router 4, router 5, and router 6 to assign as few unique MPLS labels to all existing and future VPN v4 and VPN v6 route as possible. Thirdly, on router 3 and router 6, we should prevent any existing and future customer from discovering details about the inner topology of SP1. This part of the configuration is relatively simple, mainly about the BGP neighbor establishment and MPLS configuration, MPLS LDP, and so on. So the third part is about fixing broken DMVPN and turning EIGRP. So the first, DMVPN must operate in IPsec protected Phase 3 mode. This is Hsrp, and this 3 device is focus. So we can combine the complete Cci Lab topology. We can see it. Let's draw it to you. You can see this is the hub. This is hub. We should configure the DMVPN between these device. Okay, this device. So let's see it. DMVPN must operate in IPsec protected Phase 3 mode. Second, using the FVRF approach, safeguard the DMVPN operation against any potential recursive routing issues involving the tunnel. Thirdly, on spokers, do not add new BGP neighbors. Reuse those that are current up while changing their VRF membership as needed. And you must ensure that branch 3 and branch 4 is this device. Router 61, 62, 70 receive only a default route of EIGRP in DMVPN, and the default route origination must be done on DC2024 without the use of any static route redistribution or route filtering. So this part will be more difficult. So can you understand the requirement of this part? DMVPN is more important and more difficult than other part. So can you understand this module? Okay, so we will show the comment fault. We will show the comment fault about DMVPN later. Okay. So and branch 3 is this part. Branch 3. This part is branch 3 and this part is branch 4. Okay. So in branch 3, router 61 and 62 must not send EIGRP queries to switch 601 and 602. These 4 devices should configure EIGRP protocol. So router 601 and 602 must allow advertising any current or future directly connected network to router 61 and 62 after the network is added to EIGRP, and router 601, 602 must continue to propagate the default route, receive router 1 and router 2 to each other. If the prefix list let allowed the propagation of selected EIGRP learner networks between switch 601 and 602 is modified in the future, the same set of network must be disallowed from being advertised back to router 601 and 602. Okay, so this part we also need to configure router map. Okay, we need to combine combine other technology. Okay, so this part, notice that switch 601, 602, 601 and 602 propagate the default route received from router 61 and 62 and to each other, and take care not to pass back to router 61 and 62. So dear friend, this part is relatively important for you because this part is more important for our friend. Okay, so can you understand this requirement? Can you understand this requirement? If you have any problem about this, you can leave your comment below and I will answer it for you. Okay? So can you understand this part? If you have any question, you can leave your comment and I will answer it for you. Okay, so let's continue. This part is about IPv4 network on latency branches. On switch 211, switch is in the DC. We can see it. Switch 211 is in the DC. In the DC. Okay. So we need to create IPv4 DHCP pools. In each subnet, we should assign address from the according to requirement, point 101 up to 2054 inclusively. Second, we should configure Hsrp in these two devices. Hsrp must implicitly use the virtual MAC address, a range of these. Switch 601 must be active gateway for VLAN 2000 with a priority of 110. And switch 602 must be active gateway for VLAN 2001 with a priority of 110. Each active switch must check its uplink interface. If either of these interfaces goes down, the active switch must allow the other switch to become active. Both switch 601, 602 must configure as DHCP relay. We should configure DHCP relay agent in both VLANs, VLAN 2000 and 2001, because DHCP server is in the DC, so we need to configure DHCP relay agent and point toward the DHCP server. However, at any time, only the active router in the particular VLAN should relay the DHCP messages, and we should place the host 61 and host 62 into VLANs 2000 and 2001. Okay, so in this part, the question that students that is easy for SPOTO students. So after the previous section is completed, the communication line between the branch 3 area and DHCP server has been opened. So switch DHCP server is configured with the address pool. Switch 601, 602 is configured with Hsrp. We should configure Hsrp protocol for gateway redundancy. And the router 6061, 62 has announced the network segment under the EIGRP process, so the communication between host and the DHCP server is realized. So finally, these two hosts can obtain the IP address. And the last part is about the enable internet access. First, on router 12 and 2324, we should bring up IPv4 BGP pairing with the ISP, configure the BGP with the RSP, and make sure that a default route is received over these pairings. On router 12 and router 23, inject default route into OSPF if it is present in the routing table from a different routing source than the OSPF v2 process 1. On router 24, we should inject default route to OSPF, and only if it is learned from ISP over BGP. To accomplish this requirement, it is allowed to use a route map that references both a prefix and a tag. And router 12 may be used as an internet exit for the company network only if neither router 23 and 24 are advertising the default route. So the router 12 can't advertise default if the router 23 and 24 are advertised. So this requirement must be accomplished exclusive in router OSPF mode on router 12 without changing the default parameters on router 23 and 24. And on router 12, 23 and 24, we should configure the PAT, NAT technologies and translate the entire the company internal network to the router address on the link toward the ISP. So we should create the standard ACL. We should combine NAT and ACL for this purpose. Do not use NAT ports. Okay, so last, ensure that the internet connectivity for the company network makes use the high availability provided by router 12, 23 and 24. Okay, so these three devices as the egress of the company internal work. So the title require router 24 to inject the default route into OSPF only when the default route is obtained from the ISP through BGP. Router 23 normally establish a BGP relationship with the ISP, and deliver a default route under the OSPF process. And route 12 normally establish a BGP neighbor relationship with the ISP, learn the default route from the BGP, and delivers the default route under the OSPF process, so as long as any device on route 23 and 24 can advertise the default route. The default route advertised by route 12 won't be added to the table. So, routing and switching are the most important and really the difficult module in Cci Lab. So, there are also the main reason why candidates fail the exam. So, I will list a few common faults to share with you. So, let's first look at the common failure reason for routing and switching. The first one is the establishment of DMVPN was unsuccessful. We emphasize that this point is very important module, so let's briefly analyze. For example, the troubleshooting ideas for the unsuccessful DMVPN establishment of branch router 61. First, if the router 61 DMVPN is not successfully established, we should confirm whether it is the underlying data problem or the up-layer DMVPN problem, in which range the destination headquarters is stuck in the path trace on the branch. Thirdly, we should check whether the BGP neighbor relationship between the branch and the SP1 is successfully established and confirm the routing status. If there is no problem with the configuration, try closing and opening the terminal port of the headquarters branch, because it may be exist a bug. Okay, so this is about the DMVPN. And the second default is PC 61 and 62 can't get the IP address. These two hosts can't get address. First, we should test the connectivity of switch 601, 602 to a DHCP server. Period to ensure that the routing is normal. If there is no problem with connectivity, check DHCP relay and VLAN configuration. If the connectivity is normal, check the DMVPN start normally. Check the problems such as routing learning. So, of course, there will also be the phenomenon that maybe the two hosts PC71 and 72 can't obtain the IP address. So the troubleshooting method is similar, and you can summarize it for yourself. Okay, so the above is part of our requirement analysis of Cci Lab. Okay, so if you have any question, you can leave your comment. Below. Okay, so if you want to get latest CCIE Lab demo, please type lab demo in the comment zone. Okay, so dear friend, if you want to get latest CCIE Lab demo, please type lab demo in the comment zone. So, how many of you want to get the updated demo? Okay, so if you want to get a Cci Lab demo, you can type lab demo to comment zone. Okay, so Do you want to get the CCIE Lab demo? It's for free. It's free for you. But if you want to get the CCIE Lab demo, you can leave your comment below. Okay, yeah. Okay, I see these two friends. These two friends want to get the EI Lab demo. Okay, any others want to? Any others want to get the latest lab demo? If you want to get lab demo, you can leave your comment. I think many of you want to know the latest EI Lab demo. So if you want to get the CCIE EI Lab demo, you can join the group and contact admin to get it for free. Okay, so these two friends can get lab demo. It's for free. Okay, so you can join the group and can contact the admin. Okay. So, okay, we have talked loads about EI exam topics and techniques on preparing for the CCIE Lab. I think you must wonder how to pass the CCIE Lab exam in less time. Also, if you want to boost salary, it is a best time to choose the SPOTO CCIE Lab package, which can help you pass in 3 months. Now, let's tell you the passing secret with SPOTO 3 months step by step and our EI Lab service package. If you choose this friend, okay, if you choose SPOTO, you don't have any you don't consume your computer. We will provide you the rack for your practice. So you don't worry. Yes, and it's use the EVNG. Yes, right. But we will provide the rack permission, so you don't worry about your computer. Okay. So first, EI Lab has 2 modules, including design and DOO. Design is very simple for SPOTO students because we have complete information to provide students. This part won't focus on the introduction because this part is very easy for SPOTO students. We mainly look at the DOO module. SPOTO has clear practice standard for students. For example, it is recommended to complete DOO within 3.5 hours. Before the recommending students to take the exam. For example, routing, switching, and SDN each needed to complete within 1.5 hours. Many students find it strange that DOO has 5 hours. Why are the requirements so high? Because candidates will experience various failures in DOO due to numbness, unfamiliar test environment, and so on, which may lead to various failures in DOO, and students need to spend a lot of time to troubleshoot. So, follow my standard strictly, and I will give you an effective test preparation experience. Secondly, the rack practice environment we provide for everyone is very sufficient. You can flexibly arrange your spare time to practice through the cloud. So if you choose SPOTO, you don't need use your computer. We will provide rack practice environment through the cloud. Okay, so the most important thing is that our practice environment is basically the same as the examining rule, so don't worry about your practical difficulties. We have already made study arrangement for you. Okay, so if you choose SPOTO, we will make study arrangement for everyone. Okay, our practice environment will separate the routing and the switching, SDN, programming, and finally have a fusion experiment. What you see is our routing switching practice environment. Everyone will get a unique rack practice permission, and when you complete routing and switching practice, we will help you verify your overall practice quality, and I will help you to verify your quality of practice quality, and I will tell you where there are deficiencies to improve. And this is our SDN rack practice interfaces. This is a complete practice environment, including routing and switching, SDN, which is 99% identical to a test room. You can play your own practice time and adapt to the test room environment for practice in advance. And when you meet exam standards, we will help review your practice process to ensure the quality of your practice. So, the overall rack practice environment is very convenient, and the main environment is almost the same as the test room. So, here I would like to briefly introduce our service process and what you can get if you assign our CCIE Lab training courses. First of all, we will provide one-to-one service at the VIP level. Distribute lab material or study material that are the same as the exam content. Thirdly, we will provide rack exercise. The rack include LS initial configuration, and if you encounter any problems or difficulties during the practice, we will help you solve them through the remote software. And we also provide tutorial videos explaining workbooks and solutions, and it also shows you how to configure it section by section. We will arrange for you to test the quality of practice at each stage to confirm that you meet the test standards. So we will test the quality of your practice at each stage to confirm that whether you meet the test standards. And also, we will arrange the sprint plan for you, matters needing attention in the exam, and so on. We will make sure you pass the CCIE in one pass in the exam. Okay, so, dear friend, do you have any problem about this service? If you have some problem, leave your comment and I will answer it for you. Okay, so have you any question about this? So if you don't have any question, let's continue. Here is the CCIE Lab service package. You can take a look. We provide 3 months service time. Thus, you will have enough time to practice. So you can also follow your own timetable. It is flexible. So you can see this is material, rack, service, and service. So it's really suitable for our SPOTO students. Okay. So this is our study plan for everyone to pass the Cci Lab exam at one time. As the Cci Lab has 2 modules, we deliver lab service service and the learning material in stage. The first stage, we will send the routing and switching solution and the reg permission. The learning cycle is 3 to 4 weeks through routing switch reg practice. No need to consume local computer. Practice anytime, anywhere. If you have completed the first stage, we will help you to verify of your practice for you. And after confirming that whether you meet test standards, after confirming that you meet test standards, you will enter the second stage, SDN. We will send the SDA and SD1 solution and practice reg permissions, and then check each candidate practice process. Programming is the same, so the practice environment is perfect for everyone to learn. And in the third stage, we also will send the Lab 1 Plus new solution. This module isn't very difficult. Basically, as long as you are proficient in the old version of DOO, Lab 1 Plus exam preparation is very fast. So, design material will be sent out 1 week before the exam. Of course, we will flexibly adjust the study plan according to the characteristic of each candidate. Some students have strong learning ability and can also take the exam in 1.5 months and pass the exam at one time. So, okay, if you want to get a written exam, okay, so you can contact admin. We will help you to pass the written exam. This part, written exam, is very easy for SPOTO students. You don't worry about it. Okay. So also I will share my preparation tips for CCIE. First, you need to familiarize yourself with and understand the lab topology and requirement, understanding the provisioning environment for each device. Second, practice the lab content in modules and analyze the routing data clearly. Thirdly, identify weak points through module exercise, summarize the fault and the problem you encounter, and share your troubleshooting ideas with your tutors. Completely practice the lab version without referring to a solution to improve proficiency and accuracy. Last, you should contact tutor for periodic quality inspections to verify their own shortcomings and consolidate them. Communicate with the tutor more and be able to follow the tutor's test preparation suggestion. So, frankly speaking, in SPOTO students, if candidates from SPOTO students, if they failed, many students they don't follow our exam tips, and they don't follow our standards. So if you want to get CCI certification, you must follow our standards, and I will help you pass the CCI exam in one time. Okay, so these are my exchange experience with CCI students. I hope it will help you to pass the CCIE exam. And you can see these are feedbacks from other candidates. You can see, maybe you can see it clearly, but I will read it for you. Okay, so these friends, it's a feedback about the new solution matches exactly. A design and the DOO were exactly the same, and all questions are the same. and the solution is stable. And thank you for my okay, so the solution is correct. So if you want to get the CCIE certification, you can believe SPOTO, and our solution is very stable. We use professionalism and service to win the trust of our customers. So if you want to boost salary and build a brand new career, if you want to boost salary and build a brand new career, it is the best time to choose the SPOTO CCIE Lab package, which can help you pass in 3 months. In addition, Cisco may change the question again later. So if you want to obtain CCIE certification, join us now. So in today's live sale, you can enjoy a lower price than usual. The original price is $2,000. So every friends, attention! Now the Cci Lab service only $1,400. So you can save $600. So please check the link on the comment zone in the live chat section to enjoy my exclusive offer for you. Order now. Okay, order now. So if you want to increase your salary and build a brand new career, it is the best time to choose SPOTO. Okay, and if you want to get CCIE certification, it's the best time because Cisco EI Lab may unstable later. So if you want to get CCIE certification, it is the best time. So today's live sale, it's only needed to $1,400. $1,400. So if you want to get a CCIE certification, please check the link on the comment zone in live chat section to enjoy my exclusive for you. Okay, exclusive offer for you. So order now. Okay, it's really the lowest price. Friends who like learn should hurry up because this price won't be offered after 24 hours. It will return to $2,000. Also, if you want to other CCIE check, you can also buy at a reasonable price. For the security DC and the collaboration, it's only need $1,500. So maybe I think some friends have interest in different direction. So if you want to achieve this certification, you can enjoy the $1,500 price. Okay, so you can save the $500. Okay, so it's really the lowest price. So friend, if you want to get a CCIE certification, you can action now, and I will believe you, and I will support you. You can believe SPOTO. Okay, so I know you are almost certain that you can trust me. If you have any other question, welcome to communicate with me. Okay, so if you have any question, you can communicate with me. So dear friend, have you any question about today's live webinar? If you have any question, you can leave your comment, and I will also answer it for you. Okay? So Okay, so if you have no further question, today's webinar is coming to end. I hope my explanation on CCIE Lab exam topic and the preparation tips, as well as the SPOTO CCIE service package, can help you know why to choose SPOTO and why we can help you pass CCIE Lab fast. So, let's get CCIE certified before 2023. Okay, so come on, everyone. If you want to get CCIE certification, action now because it's have 3 months left. Okay, it's become to 2023. Okay, so don't forget to follow me, and so if you don't forget to follow me. So if you want to achieve certification, you can choose SPOTO. Okay, yeah, you're welcome. Thank you, Liz friend. So, dear friend, do you have any other question? If you have any question, you can leave your comment. Okay, so if you want to know more information about EI Lab, you can follow our Facebook or YouTube. Maybe in the next time, I will share the more EI Lab information, such about the SDN knowledges. Okay, so if you have no further questions, today's live webinar is coming to an end. So don't forget to follow me and see you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thank you. Thank you everyone. Bye bye.